Dawn Patrol. Going for a morning surf. Beautiful sky over there. Cool sunrise.
Hi, I'm David Itzikman, and I'm down here in Punta Mita. Stinky's Beach, possibly, as I said, we'll rename, but has a kind of an interesting problem. It's so beautiful, but people don't realize that the sewer actually is running into the ocean here. And some days, like today and yesterday, there was no sewage running in the ocean, probably because the wastewater treatment plant has the ability and capacity to process the sewage, but when they get too much sewage, too many flushes, actually what ends up happening is they uncork this stream right here of shit that runs right into the ocean, and it's untreated sewage at some level, which is really toxic for not only the marine life, but all of us surfing and all the kids playing in the water here. Yeah, there's people that live here and have lived here for a long time, and some of them have been pushed to live here because other areas have been developed, so they've been forced to move out of even some of their areas, and those areas would never have this problem here. They would only allow this to exist in areas where they haven't benefited by the real estate increase yet. So the value of this real estate with this problem is not quite as attractive. So yeah, they allow this problem to exist here, and they act like there's nothing wrong with the ocean, but on certain days it's absolutely toxic. And it's not something that's just toxic on that day. It's getting into our marine life, and it's polluting and toxifying the fish and all the marine life on the reefs and rocks.
We don't get lots of people to worry about this. They won't care. They don't care about this place. They won't. And so,
how do you feel about the water situation?
Well, I think it could be way better. It's terrible right now.
So like today, for instance, by the way, what's your name?
Emmanuel.
And how old are you?
I'm 15.
And you surf here pretty much every day?
I could say.
You know, and if you don't surf, you're probably fishing, right? And we eat the fish out of this ocean, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we actually, this community lives off of the food out of this ocean. That's why homeless people here even, but they don't starve, right? But the problem is we surf in this ocean every day. Kids are playing here every day in the water. And today, Stinky's River is not flowing, right?
Yes.
But what happens when Stinky's River is flowing?
Oh, there is it's bad water. Nasty out there. You can see trash, bit of everything. Dead animals.
And does it smell?
Oh, it smells terrible.
What are you hoping to try and do here exactly?
We're looking at eventually bringing a water keeper down here shortly to test the water and monitor the water and help create a system where we can really protect and make sure that the oceans, as well as rivers, streams, and all, are able to be enjoyed by our children and our great-grandchildren.
Tell me a little bit about what it's going to take to make that happen. Like, what are you looking for? What do you need?
I think just educating is step one, and then you know, we need support. We need support from local merchants and groups that have the capacity to get behind just to do the right thing, which is not only help these people, and we'll show you some of the conditions that they've been forced with, but these are happy, great people, some of which you know, don't have the biggest homes or the most lavish lifestyle. Some of them don't even have homes, but they enjoy a beautiful life here. But it's a shame because some of them are getting sick and they don't even know why. A lot of my friends here and children are getting sick and have had worms and all kinds of things, but I know why. It's because they're swimming and playing in this water. Some of the children are literally immersed in the water because they like to play. As you see, someone sitting in the water right here playing. These are the people of Punta Mita. These are the kids of Punta Mita. And this is really home to so many happy people, some of which are homeless, a lot of which are homeless, but love life every day. And in addition to supporting the kids, trying to help them get to school and invest in their education, amongst other programs from surfing and boxing and other things, I think it starts with clean water. And we have a problem here of sewage that runs right into the ocean. And this is, if you look out to the ocean here, this is where people swim and enjoy and surf on a daily basis. This is where kids learn how to swim. And this water is going everywhere in their mouth, ears, eyes, and open cuts. And on a lot of days when this river is flowing, kids will be right here where all this moss is growing from shit, basically. This grows overnight and it's really toxic here. But kids will be playing right here, playing in this water because they don't know any better. So part of it is education and not covering up the fact that everything's fine and allowing the people to get sick. It's just addressing the problem, really. And we can go up this, and what we'll run into is a wastewater treatment plant. And like I said, when that gets too much flushes, they have to just let the unprocessed sewage, raw sewage, go into the ocean untreated. So these are what we call squatters, but these are just people that, you know, for whatever reason have had challenges and have put their life together and putting it back together, which I'm from Los Angeles, and the homeless problem here, these people are happy, they're not on drugs, they're trying to earn a living, and they're rebuilding themselves. So this is a family here with 2 children and a guy who happens to have 1 leg, but is working hard to try to, you know, get back up on his feet. A lot of people come here and they get scared thinking that they can't walk down these alleys at night or something, but nobody here would hurt anybody. Everybody knows everybody here, and there's nothing dangerous about being here. So as we walk up here, we're following the stream here that basically goes down to the ocean. At some point in time, this probably was a riverway. And the problem is, what we do is when we develop big developments, we need to do it the right way and not just basically take huge rivers like Rio Horcones and explode them and take away all the wildlife and take away from all the villagers for sometimes hundreds of miles all the way down to the ocean, only to develop huge developments because we need all that water for consumption, which is just ruining the environment. But at some point in time, this is a natural river that really filters out natural volumes of toxic material in nature, whether it's animal poo or human poo or any kind of toxins, and it naturally filters it through a system, through rivers and streams and plants and all kinds of filtration and sand, all the way down to the ocean. And that's a natural process, and by then it's expelling really important nutrients for the ocean. This is the opposite of that.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás, amigos?
Bien.
Bien,
Very
bien.
good.
Here we're gonna go walk up to the wastewater treatment plant, which is pretty simple. The gate happens to be open, so. And this is a wastewater treatment plant, which it's okay for it to smell like that inside of here, but not out there. This is supposed to be where sewage gets treated, and that's supposed to be where clean water goes down to the ocean. To expel untreated water is a shame, and for whatever reason, not to blame, maybe they need more funding, maybe they need more capacity, but we'll have to take a look at the problem further and come together and solve it. Do you see any water coming from that river?
No. Why is there no water?
There's no water because they took all the water so that they could develop houses. So this should be a flowing river, and especially in the winter time. And you know, the only real time this flows is when it rains. And usually when it rains, the sewers are backing up and overflowing, and we've got a real problem here. So during the winter time, this is really Stinky's River here. And these people don't understand probably until it was too late. But this beach got its name Stinky's. Can you imagine? We need to rename Stinky's. And
What, to Freshies?
maybe to, yeah, to freshwater beach or something.
I'm from Punta de Mita. We live here and we live good. We have a nice life. We survive of surfing. Well, we have fishing every day. Well, everything about the ocean. Thanks.
I saw you ripping out there.
He's a very good surfer.
And Alex doesn't have a board and he needs a 511.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. He surfs a foam board that he borrows. He rips on a foam board that he borrows from us. So here I'm with my friend Richard. Richard lives in Punta Mita. He was born here. He survives on fishing, surfing, snorkeling, taking people on tours.
We work every day, like 3 or 4 o'clock. It's a lot of people here, and go this like a river. It's a lot of shit. Yeah,
Right.
it smells really bad, and the people is like it's going. The problem is the kids playing in the water.
They're in it.
Yeah.
Even this dog was just drinking out of it.
Yeah. It's not for the restaurant or the people, because the people of the town is coming here. It's the only beach they can't do swimming or everything.
So this is the locals' beach. They can't go to the beaches inside of the gates. So this is their only beach. So it's very important that this gets addressed. And this is a fantastic restaurant.
Thank you.
I mean, I've been eating here, and they serve some of the freshest, best food here. And it's not fair that they have to deal with this situation here. And today is even a good day, but you see that this is a sewer way here that garbage comes down and waste. So even on a good day, it's not good. But on a bad day, it's unbearable. Been working with nonprofits and trying to put really longer-term regenerative solutions in place for nonprofits. So financial solutions and working with merchants on converting merchant accounts and certain things, philanthropy, working closely with groups like Avamere Insurance and Quicksilver and others, many other merchants, and down here looking to put a whole consortium together. We have support from Ricardo Santa Cruz, who's developer of One and Only in Mandarina and Rosewood there, and also Chala, and owner of Maya Copa in the Riviera Maya, and Via Magna in Spain. And our vision is to put together a waterkeeper, say Bahia de Banderas, where we get all the merchants together to convert their merchant accounts, and the profits of those accounts will be split and go, a majority of profit go towards the charity of the merchant's choice, which will put together a pool of charities, one of which being Waterkeeper, and all the groups that need support to improve the water conditions in this entire area and protect the region, as well as supporting school for children and all kinds of housing issues and other things. So all of that profit that is going to big merchant processing companies can be redisplaced back into value in our local community here. ¿Cómo estás? There's our locals right there. If I could show you a photo of how some people are living compared to how these people are living a block away, it's injustice. And all these are hardworking people that some of them, I don't think they want to live any differently than this. So this is their village, and we need to help them. Everybody has a right to, in my opinion, food and shelter, but certainly clean water, and not our shit being dumped on their beach. That's fundamentally incorrect.
Bye, guys.
Bye.